What's going on, guys? It's Wes Links, and I'm back at it with another video. Finally got myself back on camera and everything's set up. It's looking pretty swell in here, so I'm wanting to make some more videos and stuff. Today I'm with you for a reaction video, and this is going to be Zach Bryan's self-titled album, Zach Bryan. Shocker. But this is considered a country album, or maybe, you know, folk, indie folk type album. And this will be the first reaction on my channel of me just listening to some music, breaking it down. And I thought it would be interesting to start with this because, as the title says, I am a big rap fan, a big hip-hop fan, and I have been as long as I can remember. I tell everybody the same story of, I remember when I was like 8 years old and I was in the little minivan with my mom and I was cruising around. She put in Biggie's CD, and I think it was like his greatest hits or something, and Biggie started playing, and ever since then I heard that man start rapping and I fell in love with rap. I fell in love with hip hop. But as everybody knows, you can like anything you want. You can like a bunch of genres and just love music in general, and that's pretty much what I do. I love all types of music, really. I don't discriminate. I don't care. I listen to anything. But that's why I thought it would be interesting to start with this, because I have never gotten into country, and I am a Tennessee man. And, you know, hearing me and seeing me, you would think, oh, that guy listens to a lot of country. But I really don't. I mean, the only country I really hear is when I go out to the bar and they're playing it, like Morgan Wallen or something like that. So I'm not big on the scene. So I think this is going to be fantastic for me. A fantastic watch just to see how I break this down and listen to it, because I'm not big on the scene, like I said, and I don't know a lot about country. I've never really gotten into it, or, you know, folk, whatever you want to call it. But I will say that, you know, I've listened to two or three of his songs. Let's see right here. I've liked some of them already. So this is why he's already piqued my interest, because a country singer hasn't like gripped my ear like that to where I'm like, oh, I need to listen to the album. But I've listened to Hey Driver and I Remember Everything. So I've liked these two songs already, so I know those, but the rest of them, not really. So I'm excited to dive into this. Let's see what Zach Bryan has got for me, and I hope I really like it, and I think I will, because so far this guy's voice has gripped me, and the vibes that he gives off, immaculate vibes. The lyrics, I can relate to it. All these little boys in the South can relate to what this guy's saying, I bet. So let's get it started. We got them Sony XM4s on the head, baby. We're gonna hear, I'm probably yelling now, but we're gonna hear this very loud and clear. But that said, it was already 22 seconds in. Let's restart that. Put this full screen here. Let's get the lyrics going. Alright, let's start it. This is Fear and Friday's Poem.
I'd say I've seen some beautiful days. I've walked countless coastlines, awoken to mountain tops. I have seen death and birth and kissed good lips. I don't need a music machine telling me what a good story is. And matter of fact, I've never asked nothing from nobody. I've taken my motorbike down the Pacific 101, and I have stood atop the Empire State Building with my father.
I've not done that.
I've ridden the fear, although I was afraid every single time. I've learned that every waking moment is enough, and excess never leads to better things. It only piles and piles atop the things that are already abundantly in front of you, like breathing and chasing and slow dancing and love making, fighting and laughing. I am unhinged, unworthy, and distasteful to mostly everyone I meet. However, I am loyal to a fault to anyone I find kindness in. I do not and will not fear tomorrow because I feel as though today has been enough.
Preach.
And I got no hate in my heart for anything, anywhere, or anyone. And I think Fear and Friday has got an awful lot in common. They're overdone and glorified and always leave you wanting. Yeah, I think Fear and Friday's got an awful lot in common. They're overdone and glorified, and they always leave you wanting.
Okay, that's Fear and Friday's poem. Obviously, by the title, it's a poem. I don't really know what Fear and Fridays is. I don't know if that's like a saying or if Zach's making that up for the album. I don't really know. Maybe y'all can tell me. But yeah, let's get into an actual song. This will be the next one. Looks like it's called Overtime. Let's get into it. America, baby. Who was that yelling? I like that.
Hey there, darling, won't you love me down? I'm 51 miles out in interstate town. I just decided I ain't keeping quiet and I'm free. I lost my family to a bad disease. I got a mean gene in my family tree that grows in grandfather and his daughters and me, you see. And I wanna stay humble, I wanna stay hungry, I wanna hear my father say that he loves me. I never gave a shit about being arrogant anyway. So hold on tight, 'cause I'll be working overtime. They told me that I couldn't and I shouldn't even try. Ever since I was a child, working for a while, overtime.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm feeling that. That is... Stop for a second, I can't damn hear. I don't know, I really like the background of that. I like what he's saying. If you're like me and you're from the South, you can relate to this. Like I was saying at the beginning, I knew he'd probably get into some state stuff. Like he said earlier in here, he's 51 miles out of an interstate town or something like that. Hell, I'm not that far from the interstate, but I mean, we can relate though. I've been out there in the boonies.
They said I was a wannabe cowboy from a cutthroat town with tattooed skin and nobody around. Your songs sound the same, you'll never make a name for yourself. But I've been scraping by my whole damn life, and Granddaddy worked a double till the day he died. Said never let this world's earthly pride get you down. No matter who you know, no matter what you do, I'll become what I deserve when it's all through. And you'll be there asking yourself why.
Oh, I like that.
So hold on tight, 'cause I'll be working overtime. They told me that I couldn't and I shouldn't even try. Ever since I was a child, been working for a while, overtime.
I like that. I don't know, not much else really to say about it other than I like it. I mean, the stuff he's saying I can relate to, and I like how he's saying that they kept telling him that he shouldn't even try. He shouldn't even try to do this, and all your songs sound the same. It just shows you, it's just one of those things, again, don't listen to what people are saying. Do not listen. Do what you want. Don't listen to what people are saying and what they have opinions on. Who gives a shit? I mean, seriously, who gives a shit? At the end of the day, you do you, because eventually you're going to become successful in something. Look at this guy. Look at Zach. I mean, maybe his songs do sound the same. Who knows? But if they're good, who gives a shit? All right, let's get into the next one. This one is Summertime's Clothes. Let's get her done. I like that. Is that harmonica?
I've had cold and humid mornings on city streets and back porches, but I ain't ever breathed a breath as fresh as you. And I've seen children playing on the coastlines under the white lines atop the blue tides, but I ain't ever been baptized in water as cool as you. And the law don't ever come back here, and I reckon they don't try. I just put some beer on ice. Let's just dance for a moment or two.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying.
'Cause you're the fire of Carolina and Oklahoma too. The stars of San Luis ain't burning.
Now he's from Oklahoma, isn't he? I guess we'll probably hear from that later. I don't know.
Right as you. You're the waves crashing down on the eastern coast.
I also want to say, if you hear my dog in the background and cats, I'm sorry, but sometimes they all fight each other and it goes down in this place.
Days cooling off and the summertime's close. I lost faith in the world a long time ago.
I really like that. That is a vibe.
We'd always ride those back roads back when you got sick. Roll the windows down just for the hell of it. You always acted baptized every time we hit the coast. Bandana tan line on your forehead so tourists didn't know. You're the fire of Carolina and Oklahoma too. And the stars of San Luis ain't burning bright as you. You're the waves crashing down on the eastern coast. When the day's cooling off and the summertime's close. I lost faith in the world a long time ago. My blood rushed to the heart, you are my last hope. And the law don't ever come back here, and I reckon they don't try. I just put some beer on ice, and tonight I'm dancing for two.
Yet another Bobby song.
Man, I'm ready when y'all.
That oh crap, what'd I do? Technical difficulties. And Lotus wants to get in the video.
All right, man, I'm ready when y'all are.
Okay, there we go. Hey, I guess she wants to be in here. But it's another song that we can all relate to. He's talking about a girl, and she's at fire in Carolina, Oklahoma too. I like that. And St. Louis ain't star or whatever ain't burning bright as you. I like that a lot. It's just very vibey. And I can tell a lot of what he does is very what do you? She's still a pup and she's crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. But I can already tell what a lot of what he does is just vibey, kind of slower music. It kind of sounds like, it makes me feel like I'm at a campfire. We just started the fire, and I can just picture Zach sitting there and just playing and singing to us. That's what it makes me feel like. And I have a feeling I'm going to get that vibe on this whole album, and that is completely fine with me. I really like it so far. All right, Hey Driver. I told you guys I've already heard this. I'm going to listen to it again because I love it, so we're getting into it. Love this song so much.
Your song, Mike. Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and so take me down the road that's a little bit windy, to a place they still put sugar in their iced tea, where the women all fine.
That's the South, baby. That is the South right there. That line, to a place where they still put sugar in their iced tea. Come on. Come on. If you're from the South, you already know. Come on. That's all I'll say.
And the love is fair. Yeah, driver, you can drive me off anywhere.
Hey driver, pull on over. I'm in a fight with God. This Carolina shoulder seems the place I'm getting on. Daddy always told me, never make a home on the road while your lady's sneaking out and the kids are growing old. Hey driver, I've been riding this lonely way too long. All the love I had worth giving was all spent on mine.
God, the War and Treaty are so good and back him up so well in the song that it's actually ridiculous. Like, when the chorus hits and they start singing, and when it comes in where they were just with Zach, that was crazy. I mean, I don't know. I've never listened to them before, but they have great voices. If it's more than one singer, I don't even know. But
hey driver, the boys are gambling with more than just their cars, with their bottles and their drugs and their Bibles in their hearts. So take me down the road that's a little bit windy,
it's so hard.
to a place they still put sugar in their iced tea, where the women are fine and the love is fair. Yeah, driver, you can drop me off anywhere. Yeah, driver, you can drop me off anywhere.
Hey driver, I've been feeling like there's no point at all. The Klonopin ain't kicked in and I missed my sister's call. Hey driver, I'm so tired of the ways of this whole world. Just drive until the tires melt. We'll come back when it's here. So take me down the road that's a little bit windy.
I'm telling you, those voices, and I don't know what it is. Something with their voices and something with the vibes. I love this song. And I can relate to every... Look at this. Send me down a road that's a little bit windy. That is Tennessee in the flesh. All of these roads over here, windy as shit. To a place where they still put sugar in their iced tea. I'm telling you, if you guys... And I know some of y'all that are going to watch this, obviously not from the South, but just picture the things that he's saying. I'm sure you do picture it if you listen to Zach and hear the lyrics. I mean, I don't know. I love it. And it's even better when you just know. You know exactly what he's talking about.
To a place they still put sugar in their iced tea, where the women are fine and the love is fair. Yeah, driver, you can drop me off anywhere.
I also love how this song is just about I'm just tired of this, and you can drop me off anywhere. Like, I really do not care where you put me, but I need to figure something out, and I'm tired of what I've been doing. And I think we all can relate to that. Real shit.
Hey driver, you can drop me off anywhere. Michael Trotter. Hey driver, you can drop me off anywhere.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps.
So take me down a road that's a little bit windy, to a place they still put sugar in their iced tea, where the women are fine and the love is fair. Hey driver, you can drop me off anywhere. Hey driver, you can drop me off anywhere. Hey driver, you can drop me off anywhere. Hey driver, you can drop me off anywhere.
My God. You can feel it in his voice when he's saying that. You can drop me off anywhere. Like, God. Almost just makes you want to cry, because it's just, I don't know. I love it so much. It's beautiful. This is definitely my favorite song on the album so far. Everything comes together so good. Ooh. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. This one is called Fear and Fridays. So we had the poem on the beginning. Now we have the actual song. So, alright, let's get into it. What else you got for us? What is this, 2 minutes? Are these songs short, or am I just tripping? I don't know. There comes that thing again. That's a vibe.
Pluck strings on porches, a poor boy's choir. My blood's at a boil. There ain't no fire. I just love the way
Okay, Zach.
beams in, but I got bad news. I'm fearing Friday again.
I like that on the end where he gets aggressive with it.
Bourbon when you roll up. You say, boy, you gotta face it. You just ain't that tough.
I like that.
There's a house hopping on the edge of town. I'm revved up, thirsty, and ready to drown.
I love when he gets aggressive at the end there.
I got a fear, dear, that it's gonna end. Won't you get angry at me? Say you love me again. I got a fear, dear, that it's a Friday spark. You only love me like you mean it when it's after dark.
Oh, yeah. This is a bop.
We can hide out tonight out where the trees get clear. Just please you eyes, but man's worst fear. There's a name saved on your heart's gravestone. Saturday's coming, I fear I'm waking alone. I got a fear, dear, that it's gonna end. Won't you get angry at me? Say you love me again. I got a fear, dear, that it's a Friday spark. You only love me like you mean it when it's after dark.
We've all been there.
I got a fear, dear, that it's gonna end. Won't you get angry at me? Say you love me again. I got a fear, dear, that it's a Friday spark. You only love me like you mean it when it's after dark.
Wow, I really like that one. That one felt like we were in a bar, and I can just see him sitting there, everybody around. He has a girl with him singing, and then he just starts going into it. When it's after dark, I think that's probably my second favorite that I've heard so far. That I like that one a lot, and I think that the instruments tie together really well. He brought back sounded like the harmonica in the back again. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure that's a damn harmonica. But I love how it all comes together. And once again, the lyrics, I feel like that we can really relate to. Even if you're not from the South, and I'm assuming he's from the South. I think Oklahoma. But even if you're not from like this part of America, you can relate to this. And he doesn't sound super country to me. He doesn't sound like Luke Combs, or he has his own style. It's not coming off as like super country. It's kind of coming off like the Lumineers type style. Indie country folk. I don't know what they call that, but I'm digging it. Let's keep going. This is called Tickin'. I like how in country music they leave in the stuff that's like real life. Like that. It's like whoever's playing it is asking like that, and they leave it in, and that's pretty cool. It's so just authentic feeling. Well, some country music. At least this one.
I'm cutting ties with things that bind my heart to this world. I love you and I'm willing, but I cannot keep you, girl. Philly by the morning and Ohio by the night. Thing about a long rope is you can't hold on too tight.
That's a good line. Somebody's singing in the background with them. Sounds like
wooden floors and coffee cups, stepped on and all used up, but I reckon that's what mornings are for. And everyone thinks they know me now, and these close-minded leave me towns, but I'm too young to even know myself. There's wheels running down the interstate, but Lord, I'll wait another day, 'cause I ain't close to you. This time ticking on the interstate, and Lord, I hate that I ain't close to you. All my friends have moved away. Some got jobs and some got saved. They talk to me like I'm still that kid, the fighting fiend and Okie son, the restless, reckless, hopeful one who once was proud of every...
Very faintly you can hear someone singing behind them. It might be himself with an effect on it, I think, but it complements it so well.
Thing he did. Do you remember 25? Long legs and loving time seems like 10 lifetimes ago.
I think it's him.
I'm cutting ties with things that bind my heart to this world. I love you and I'm willing, but I really have to go. There's wheels running down the interstate, but Lord, I'll wait another day, 'cause I ain't close to you. This time taking on the interstate, I'm fighting fate, and Lord, I hate that I ain't close to you. Cutting ties with things that bind my heart to this world. I love you and I'm willing, but I cannot keep you, girl. Philly by the morning and Ohio by the night. Think about high hopes that you can't hold on too tight.
Is that it? Yep. That was 4 minutes. It didn't sound like... It didn't feel like 4 minutes. Another good song. As we're getting into the track list, so how far have we come so far? Alright, we're on song number 8, Holy Roller. And from what I've heard so far, what he said on Overtime is kind of true when it comes to this album, at least. He said, oh, all my songs sound the same. They kind of do. They kind of all have that same vibe, that same sound. And I'm not even saying that's a negative. I mean, go listen to Lil Baby's album. You can't even tell the difference between song to song. And we all need to start admitting that. So, there's nothing wrong with that. I think if you're looking for a specific vibe, he's got it for you. That specific, you're by the campfire or you're riding around at nighttime in your truck or whatever the hell you're driving and you're listening to this, he's got that vibe for you. You're not going to be throwing a rager and put on Zach Bryan, I feel like. You might. I don't know. He might have a song that I don't know about that is a rager. I don't know. I could be wrong. Y'all tell me. But anyway, we're going to get into the next one, Holy Roller, featuring Sierra Farrell. I like that.
I ain't never been a holy roller, but I found God in your eyes.
Oh yeah, I can already tell I'm gonna dig this.
Greens and browns remind me of a mountainside.
I love it when music like this does a duet and sings right with each other. Whew. You can feel that in your soul. It gets me.
All the days that are to come and all the bad things that I've done. I ain't never been a holy roller, but I found God in your eyes. We can stop for gas on our last trip out of town. All these songs about nothing and straight-faced bluffing's got me down. 'Cause old dogs bark way too loud and talk shit on the weekend crowd. I ain't ever been a holy roller, but I found God in your eyes.
That's an awesome line.
Coming down and coming up, there's a place for good love on the river's edge, darling. I know home's not far from here. From sundown to sun up, there's a place for good rest in the warm arms, honey. I found God in your eyes, dear.
I ain't never been a holy roller,
You're
but I found
grinning
God
like
in
a
your eyes.
vandal after swigging on a handle of Tito's. Lord, I didn't plan this, I'm just going as far as the wind blows.
That's hard.
Coastlines to the flatlands, get your rich hands out of our plans. I ain't never been a holy roller, but I found God in your eyes. Coming down and coming up, there's a place for good rest on the river's edge, darling. I know home's not far from here. From sundown to sun up, there's a place for good love.
I promise I'm not yawning because I'm bored. I'm just very tired. I slept like 4 hours, and here I am reacting to music. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
Warm arms, honey, and I found God in your eyes, dear.
like that.
I ain't never been a holy roller, but I found God in your eyes. The greens and browns remind me of a mountainside. All the days that are to come and all the bad shit that I've done. I ain't never been a holy roller, but I found God in your eyes.
That one was great. I think that's my other favorite. So I think Holy Roller, Hey Driver, Fear and Fridays, Overtime was very good. Those are my favorites so far. But I really like the line in the song that says, I've never been a holy roller, but I found God in your eyes. That is a dope line. That's like a poetic masterpiece right there. Shit. I don't know. I feel like a lot of this you can just sing along to, and it's such a vibe just to put on your headphones and listen to this. I mean, seriously. Also, I want to apologize for the audio if you hear the AC pick up and kick in. I'm sure you do, and it probably whistles in the mic a little bit. But there's nowhere in this apartment I can go to where that's not going to happen. So we're just going to have to deal with it together. All right, next song is called Jake's Piano, Long Island. He finally quit smoking cigarettes. Me too, buddy. Just kidding.
Finally quit smoking cigarettes, and I don't go downtown drinking till it's dawn. The best parts of you are here, but you're still gone.
I felt that.
And Lord, I've been trying to smile like you told me, laugh like the old me. It comes out all wrong. The best parts of you are here, but you're still gone. And I still tie that double knot, the one you taught, that gets caught on the banks. The best parts of you are here, but you still ain't.
Man, this is hitting. I guess maybe he's talking about his dad. I don't know, or his uncle. I don't. It seems like probably someone in his family. Or his mom. I don't know.
I finally quit smoking cigarettes, and I don't go downtown drinking till it's dawn. The best parts of you are here, but you're still gone.
You can hear it in his voice, the pain. The pain. Especially on that second part.
I heard your father got sick of Long Island. I've been trying like hell to call. My mind ain't well, and I just can't tell you why. I heard they shut down the old bar we'd go to when we needed rest. We'd always stay out too late Tuesday nights. You said I was the perfect gentleman. You used to hold me by my gentle hands. These ain't the hopeful hands I held before. And I've been drinking so much lately, it seems a damn double blade. So when I'm drunk, I dream you're dancing down the shore.
So I wonder who he's talking about. Am I just not catching it? Because he says, like, I heard your father got sick on Long Island. But when he gets drunk, he sees someone dancing.
Heard your father got sick on Long Island. I've been trying like hell to call. My mind ain't well, and I just can't tell you why. I heard they shut down the old bar we'd go to when we needed rest. We'd always stay out too late Tuesday night.
I think we all can relate to that. If you're above 21 and you drink and you do things like that, I mean, everything that he's saying right here, staying out too late on Tuesday nights, and your favorite bar got shut down. Shit, I wish mine would so I can quit going.
Got sick on Long Island. I've been trying like hell to call. My mind ain't well, and I just can't tell you why.
That's another thing I was going to say, but it lost me. My mind ain't well, and I just can't tell you why. Whew. If that ain't a line, haven't we all been there? I have. This morning. I'm here right now. Let's keep going.
I heard they shut down the old bar we'd go to when we needed rest. We'd always stay out too late Tuesday nights.
Alright guys, that was Jake's piano, Long Island. Great. I said a lot about that during the song. I can relate to a lot of that stuff. We always stay out too late. All this. I mean, I'm still living that life. Not crazy like he's talking about. But, you know, something about a small town and going out to one of your favorite bars and having a good time with your friends. Obviously, don't do anything too stupid. But the stuff that he is talking about here, a lot of people can relate to. It just seems like that's a common theme in his music so far. If there's one thing he's going to do, he's going to talk about or sing about stuff that you can feel from the heart and you can picture in your mind because you've been there and you've done that and you've felt that or you're feeling it. Best way to describe him. And I think that's what makes him so popular. It's his talent, but it's also all this stuff. I mean, you could go to his concerts, sing this word for word because you're going to remember it because you can relate to it so much. Anyway, let's get into the next one. This one's called El Dorado. Let's get into it.
Did you ever make it back to El Dorado? I called and asked, but hell if I know if I still got your number or if you care. You moved away when you was younger. Was it escape or was it hunger? Kansas ain't no place to be a man. You used to say you'd settle down with that kind.
Hey, don't be hating on Kansas folk. I got y'all.
Girl from school in town. She was gone before you got back home. To El Dorado, Elefano, if you're still alive. There's a note in the glove box in your drive. El Dorado, Elefano, the difference in a hero and a man I wish was still.
Now this sounds more of what I'm used to country sounding like. Kinda reminds me of like Luke Combs or something. I don't know. I've never really listened to him, so I shouldn't be saying anything. But from what I've heard.
17 years old, how our grins look scary brave. My mama always said we look so handsome when we shave. You used to say if not you then who, and you'd go 1,000 times or two. Now your name's up on a sign in El Dorado driving through. In El Dorado, Elefano, if you're still alive. There's a note in the glove box in your drive. El Dorado, Elefano, the difference in a hero and a man I wish was still by my side. You're in every last memory of mine. To my favorite old devil dog. He told me he had finally headed home.
I think, so, I could be mistaken, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think all this stuff, he's talking about his dad. And this is talking about he called and they finally told him he had headed home, so he wasn't there when he passed away, unfortunately. I've had, same thing happen with my family members. It's very sad. Another good song though, Zach. Another sentimental, something you can relate to, good song. There's not really much else to say but like good songs. Just good songs. It's nothing... So far, it's nothing that's, like, blowing me away like I'm out of my seat, you know? I'm not like, holy shit. I'm kind of like, but that's not how you should react to this music. Or at least I feel like that's not how most people react to the music. I think most people probably sit here and listen to this and listen to it like I am. Taking it in and kind of feeling sad and feeling good at the same time. It's a weird feeling. Makes me feel kind of sad, but also very good. He's accomplished that so far, for sure. And I promise, I'm going to say again, I promise, I'm not yawning because I'm bored of this guy's music. I'm yawning because I haven't slept. And I know I yawned like 7 times during that last song, so I didn't want to throw no disrespect out there. He's singing about his father, and I'm like, so that's not the reason. We all know this song at this point. I Remember Everything, featuring Casey Musgraves. I'm going to listen because this is another one of my favorites that I've heard by him. This song makes me cream. Who said that? What the hell? Let's get into it.
good whiskey's gonna ease my mind. Beach towel dress on the drying line. Do I remind you of your daddy in his 88 Ford? Labrador hanging out the passenger door.
What a great line. Just picturing it.
The sand from your hair is blowing in my eyes. Blame it on the beach, grown men don't cry.
The hair from her eyes. And
do you remember that beat down basement couch? I'd sing you my love songs and you'd tell me about how your mama ran off and pawned her ring. I remember everything. A cold shoulder, a closing time. You were begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of a grown man's mouth when his mind's broke. Pictures in passing time. You only smile like that when you're drinking. I wish I didn't, but I do. Remember every moment on the nights with
you. Come on, Casey, come in and kill this shit.
You're drinking everything to ease your mind. But when the hell are you gonna ease mine? You're like concrete feet in the summer heat. It burns like hell when two souls meet. No, you'll never be the man that you always swore. But I remember you singing in that 88 Ford. A cold shoulder, a closing time. You were begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of a grown man's mouth when his mind's broke. Pictures in passing time. You only smile like that when you're drinking.
Unfortunately, a lot of people only smile like that when they're drinking. Sad but true.
I wish I didn't, but I do. Remember every moment on the nights with you.
Cold shoulder, closing time. You were begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of a grown man's mouth when his mind's broke. Pictures in passing time. You only smile like that when you're drinking. I wish I didn't, but I do. Remember every moment on the nights with you. A rod good whiskey's gonna ease my mind. Beach towel dress on the drying line. Do I remind you of your daddy in my 88 Ford? Labrador hanging out the passenger door.
Hell yeah. There's not much to say about that song, but perfect. Between him and Casey Musgraves, going, him first and then her on the back end there, it's perfect. I mean, come on. Labrador hanging out the passenger door. He's in his 88 Ford. Do I remind you of your daddy in the 88 Ford? And then the lab hanging out the passenger door. That is so Southern. I love it. Absolutely love it. Another fantastic song. So, this one is called Tourniquet. What was this? 3 minutes. I feel like the song, I guess all the songs are kind of around 3 minutes, I feel like. Maybe, I don't know how they're passing by so quick, but I feel like they're really passing by quick. Where are we at in the track list here? Oh, we only got, after this one, 4 left. So let's make it count, Zach. Let's make it count. I got faith in you, bud. Bud.
There's delays on the plains out of eastern Montana where you told me you were leaving from. You've been stabbed in the back and the rest of your body. Won't you tell me where you're bleeding from? If you need a tourniquet or if you want to turn and quit, know that I'll be by your side.
Oh, I like that.
You bled your whole soul into
If you need a tourniquet or if you want to turn and quit, that's pretty good.
things you can't control in a world you'll never satisfy. I'll bandage up your body and your bones and your band-aids too. Take care of the blood that your love runs through. I know all the damage that some days in this dark world does.
Some in my eye.
You were laughing last evening, something I dreamed of. When you finally feel the blood you spill into everybody else, I'll tourniquet your toes to your crown. Pull you in and hold you tight, love you through the hard nights, bring your kind ass in town. You've been playing your guitar from arenas to the bar since you were old enough to rhyme a word. But your face is getting thinner and you're praying for the winter, and I heard you fucked it up with her. I'll bandage up your body and your bones and your band-aids too. Take care of the blood that your love runs through.
I like that in the background.
I know all
I like
the
that.
days that some days in this dark world. You were laughing last evening, something I dreamed of. I'll bandage up your body and your bones and your band-aids too. Take care of the blood that your love runs through. I know all the damage that some days in this dark world does. Was you laughing last evening, something I dreamed of? There's delays on the plains out of eastern Montana where you told me you were leaving from. You've been stabbed in the back and the rest of your body. Won't you tell me where you're bleeding from?
I really like how he always does that. He like brings the chorus back at the end of the song, and then he slows down the momentum with the instruments and kind of goes acoustic on it. He's done that with quite a few on this album, I feel like. Unless I'm tripping. But I feel like he's done that. I really like it. This next one is Spotless, featuring the Lumineers. And I actually love the Lumineers. Ho, hey! Ho, hey! So, try like this.
Turn on the TV, act like you don't see me. Tell me everything is okay. My mother is a saint and told me if I wait, everything meant to be will stay. But I ain't a believer in people pleasing, neither fucking telephones have ruined this place. Met a man in New York City, told me humans ain't as pretty as a perfect day will chase for all their days. I ain't spotless, neither is you. But once in my life I'm gonna see it through. If you want spotless, I'll always lose. I don't want love, lover, I want the truth. People die 1,000 times to get to who they are. Who were praying to the heavens on a late train car. Your heart knows deeper seasons than my eyes ever will. I'm a self-destructive landslide if you wanna be the hit. I ain't spotless, neither is you. For once in my life I'm gonna see it through. If you wanna leave this, that's okay. Everything meant to be is bound to stay. Remember jumping in the pool when we was fully clothed in August. We was soaking, choking, smoking in my old shitty apartment. Then they cut off all the lights cause the bills.
We were soaking, choking, smoking Bar.
Never paid, we were stealing all the power from the neighbors on vacation. I ain't spotless, neither is you. For once in my life, I'm gonna see it through. If you want spotless or always lose, you gave me love, lover, you gave me the truth. I was alone, you were betting on a loser, you were calling my bluff. Holding one another, is it never enough? You were right there with me. I can't stop this, neither can you. But once in my life, I'm bound to see it through. If you want spotless, I'll always lose.
I guess it's the Lumineers behind
Gave
it.
me love, love, you gave me truth.
Yeah, it's really good as expected. The Lumineers compliment him really well on the song. I think that's probably another favorite of mine. Is Spotless. But it's exactly what you would expect out of the Lumineers. I mean, I've listened to quite a bit of Lumineers songs, and that's really what Zach reminds me of. I hope I'm not the only one that thinks that, because I don't want to be blasphemous and be like, no, Zach is nothing like the Lumineers. Zach is country music, but at least on this album, he's reminding me of the Lumineers. So obviously I'm gonna like it. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the Lumineers. So yeah, let's get into Tradesman.
No one on this side of town knows a good place for a boy to drown. They look at me so strange when I talk. I wish I was a tradesman, learning from some beat down old laymen. Some hillside they ain't named yet, sleeping next to mountain fire smoke.
Yeah, that's something to be, I guess.
And everyone lately's scaring me. It's all backdoor deals and therapy. The only callous I've grown's in my mind. I wish I was a tradesman, playing with some tuned up tight string band, somewhere out by Badlands, way past closing time. So if you want to trade, I'd say it's a hard-earned mile. Wanna sweat like hell, throw a hammer down. You know the old feeling of a 5 o'clock smile. You know it didn't take no easy way. Something more that I need than accolades and sympathy, fatiguing in the summer heat while they smoke big cigars. So give me something I can't fake, that rich boys can't manipulate, something real that they can't take, 'cause Lord, I'm not your star.
Well, he's rich now, so. But I know what he's talking about. How most people would act.
If you want to trade, I'd say it's a hard mile. Wanna sweat like hell, throw a hammer down. You know the old feeling of a 5 o'clock smile.
I love that line.
You know it didn't take no easy way. Everyone lately's scaring me. It's all backdoor deals and therapy. The only callous I've grown's in my mind.
Alright, that was pretty good too. So far, I want to go over this because we got 2 left. Alright. So, with these 2 left, I would say Overtime. I don't know. I've liked a lot of these. I mean, Overtime, East Side of Sorrow, Hey Driver, Fear Friday, Holy Roller. I definitely have my favorites. It's still Hey Driver and I Remember Everything. And then probably Fear and Fridays, Overtime. Jake's Piano was good. It's hard to pick out your favorites off of this because they're so... The songs are similar. I'm not going to lie. They're pretty similar. And... You know, the lyrics seem to change from talking about his father to talking about a woman that he used to love or still loves, and that's why he's singing about her. Yeah, so it kind of bounces back and forth between that, but you never get tired of it. I mean, I could just roll my windows down and just listen to this again tonight while I'm cruising. Alright, only got 2 more songs left. This one is called Smaller Acts. Someone actually told me about this. Or no, I heard it. He was performing it, the acoustic version. I saw a video of it and I said, damn, what is this song? And I saw that it was called Smaller Acts. So, I'm probably going to really like this.
God need to leave you wanting more. So love is hard love metaphors. Leave your shoes off at the door. Dinner's waiting on you.
Yeah. I love songs that sound like this. Where it's kind of just like... It sounds kind of rough and live-ish. I don't know how to explain it.
Grand things don't impress her much. She is keen with smaller acts. She likes honey in her coffee. Boys use their best. Friday afternoon at the Mercury Lounge. She loves a Prince song and a live sound. Never needs much and sure knows how to dance. All the money in the world couldn't make her smile. She prefers things that are worthwhile, like small towns, that old style, and smaller acts. No love, I'm making fine. You feel it in a room if you was blind.
Oh yeah,
there
baby.
Ain't a grand thing
sing that shit.
they can do. She'll only love you.
Yeah, this is a new favorite.
Satisfied in the scorching summer, like the trees and the stars she's laying under. They're fine being right where they are. Give her a buzz and a beat down.
Is that a frog?
She hates bullshit and loves the noise of a coastal town. The early parts of fall.
Ah, don't we? The early parts of fall. I like that though. She hates bullshit and loves the noise of a coastal town.
There ain't no love boy can find. You'll feel her in a room if you was blind. There ain't a thing that they can do. She'll only love you
What is
There
that?
ain't no love
That's not an instrument.
make you find. You feel her in a room if you was
trying to make it seem
There
like he's
ain't a
outside.
thing a man can do. She'll only love you for you.
That's a new favorite right there. I love how organic it sounds and how he sounds like he's outside. And I think he's trying to make it seem like a frog is outside with him or something. I don't know. But it sounds like it's just coming straight through an old ass. I don't know why that started. But it seems like it's just coming through an old ass radio. That's one of my new favorites. I love that. I love when he hit that note too. On the chorus there. So, not much else to say about that. That was dope. Let's get into the last track. It's called Oklahoma Sun. So he is from Oklahoma. Oh wait, Oklahoman. Sorry. Oklahoman. When I get back to Oklahoma, so yeah, he's from Oklahoma. Oklahoma. I thought he was a Tennessee boy like me at first, but he's not. Oklahoma, I've never been there. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's see if he's got that outro for us.
When I get back to Oklahoma, I'll be a little better off than I am right now.
Damn it, out of tea.
You talk so strong, but you can't stand straight. How'd you fall for a man I've grown to hate? And I can drive you by where I learned to curse.
Is he talking about he hates himself?
He's got his creased dress whites and an all black hearse. Why's the green more green than the east of Eden? Swing on by, 'cause I know you ain't eating. Did the city beat your ass like the trash you are? There's still a smoke smell in your old fast car. You can't hide where you're from with nightcrawler blood on your casting phone. You can fight and fiend and sell your guns, but you'll always be the Oklahoman son. You'll always be the Oklahoman.
You can fight and sell your guns, but you'll always be an Oklahoman son.
When I get back to Oklahoma, I'll be a little better off than I am right now. I can't buy her a house like I swore I would.
Nobody can.
I was a naive and eager child.
Not even Bryan can buy a house. And this guy's famous.
And money can't buy no friend of mine. And money can't buy me back no time. You can't hide where you're from with nightcrawler blood on your casting phone. You can fight and fiend and sell your guns, but you'll always be Oklahoman son. You'll always be Oklahoman son. You can't hide where you're from with nightcrawler blood on your casting phone.
I love that.
You can fight and fiend and sell your guns, but you'll always be Oklahoma man, son. You'll always be Oklahoma son.
That's it. I love that. The Nightcrawler blood on his casting thumb. That's a pretty damn good way to describe fishing. So, yeah, so that was kind of just about he's always going to be an Oklahoman man. He can fight and sell his guns. Can't hide the Nightcrawler blood on your casting thumb. You're always going to be an Oklahoman son. Or I think maybe that's his dad telling him you'll always be Oklahoman son. I think that's what that's about. I could be wrong. You guys can correct me in the comments. Let me know things I missed. Let me know certain aspects with the lyrics if I'm wrong, if he's not talking about his dad or he's talking about another member of his family or in a different perspective. There's some things I could have missed, but what I'm getting out of it is, since this is a self-reflective and self-titled album, that's what I'm getting out of it. He's talking about his family, the women that he's been involved with, personal things. And I don't know if he's ever gotten this personal before because, like I said, I haven't listened to any of his albums and I haven't really listened to any other country music. I mean, this right here should tell you, on this side right here, I mean, look at my liked albums and shit. Utopia, Forever Story, Smithereens, Marshall Mathers, LP, It's Almost Dry, Her Loss, I Never Liked You. I mean, it doesn't mean, I'm not saying that I don't like any other type of music, because I do listen to other types of music. Maybe I just don't hit like or something. I don't know. But, I mean, Mountain Air is a new playlist that I started listening to that had some folk on it, too. That's what inspired me to listen to this album for my first reaction for the channel. So, overall thoughts, I thought it was a pretty good album. I'm glad that that's the first album that I've gotten into, the first country album that I've listened to all the way. This is my full, like, I've never listened to a country album all the way through. He is my first album I've ever listened to all the way through that's considered country. So I think that's pretty cool, and I think I picked a good album to start with all the way through. I thought it was really good. It was really sentimental. Honestly, really emotional. Really emotional. And you could feel it. You could feel it in his singing. You could feel it in the way he was playing the instruments. You could just feel it. And I love that. I love that about this genre of country, indie, folk type music. You can feel it in what they're saying. You know? Not all the time do we have to hear about, I F this guy's bitch and I'm getting money. I do like to hear that. I mean, fine. You know, I'm turning up and stuff. But I'm just saying we don't have to always hear about that. This is like real. This is real life. And I really like that. I also like the album cover, how he's just smoking a good old cig right there in the dark. I feel like that's how this album makes you feel. You're smoking a cigarette in the dark. That is no better way to describe what this album makes you feel like. So yeah, overall, I'm actually really impressed. I don't know if I'm going to start doing ratings on this channel or not when I listen to stuff. I guess I'll give it a rating. If I had to rate it right now off the first rip, it'd be an 8 out of 10. I think it's great. It's a great album. I don't feel like none of the songs amaze me besides Hey Driver, Fear and Fridays, I Remember Everything, and Smaller Acts. Maybe those are the ones that were like, holy shit, you know? But the other ones were kind of just, they're all good. I could turn those on the background any day and listen to those when I'm doing anything, no matter what. So, I guess, yeah, I'll go with that. Give it an 8 out of 10. It's a great album. Let me know what you guys want me to listen to next and react to. It can be any genre. I don't care. Like, maybe you want me to do more country because, you know, I'm not real big on that. So maybe you guys want to throw an album at me that's country, and I will take it into consideration to listen to it, or rap or pop or folk or anything. I think the next one I'm going to do is Olivia Rodrigo's new album, Guts. I've heard some songs off there so far, and I really thought it was good. So I'll probably listen to that whole album from front to back. But yeah, overall, really good. Really enjoyed my time with this. I think that not many country artists are going to beat the way I feel about him. I'd definitely go and see him live. I think that'd be great. But maybe you guys can give me someone that will beat the way I feel. Give me someone that tops Zach Bryan, because the way I feel right now, this is going to be my number one country guy when I'm listening to it. So I appreciate you all joining me through this long ride here. And yeah, help me out. Let me know what you want me to do next. And I'll see you next time. Everybody have a great day. Peace out.